Iran has had 27 capitals, which is more than any other country in the world. Now the 28th one is Tehran. The Netherlands' male residents are the tallest people in the world. Their height on average is 1.838 m. Peru has more than 3,700 species of butterflies, which is representing 20% of the world's known butterfly species. However, scientists believe that butterfly species in Peru are under-recorded, and that there may be as many as 4,200 species. Also, Peru has more than 2,800 varieties of potatoes, which is more than any other country in the world. Ethiopia follows a calendar that is 7 years behind the Gregorian calendar, the most widely used civil calendar in the world. So to them it is year 2011, and they celebrate New Year in September. Canada has the most lakes on the planet. There are more lakes in Canada than in every other country in the world put together. New Yorkers drink 7 times more coffee than people in the rest of America. The largest city by area in the world is Nagpur, in China. It is larger than the whole Sweden, and it's just a city. The tiny island nation Niue is the world's first and only Wi-Fi nation with nationwide free access to Wi-Fi provided by the government. Australia has a smaller population, 24.6 million people, than the Tokyo metro area, 38.14 million. P.S. Australia is more than 500 times bigger. Falkland Islands, UK, has the most sheep per capita. With only about 3,000 people, the Falkland Islands are home to approximately 500,000 sheep. Spanish is the official language of Guatemala. But in addition, there are 23 other languages spoken. One of the official anthems of the micronation of Ladonia is the sound of a stone thrown into water. All of China is on Beijing time despite geographically spanning over 5 time zones. New Zealand was the first nation to give women the right to vote in 1893. A move that was followed 2 years later by its neighbor Australia. If you count overseas territories, then it is actually France, not Russia, that covers the most time zones, 12. Iceland has no army and is recognized as the world's most peaceful country. India and Fiji are the only countries which have Hindi as an official language. The longest town name in Europe is Llanfairpwllgwyn Gilgogorich Verndrobl Llantysiliogogogosh in Wales. Russia has over 13,000 uninhabited villages. The airport in Brussels sells more chocolate than any other single location on Earth. South Africa is also called the Rainbow Nation because it has 11 official languages. 90% of the world's fresh water is in Antarctica. The most visited place in Europe is Disneyland Paris. The official animal of Scotland is the unicorn, no joke. 1/3 of all the airports in the world are located in the US. Saudi Arabia is the only country in the world not to have any rivers. It has been rumored that the Great Wall can be seen from space, but in actual fact, it cannot. Switzerland eats the most chocolate, equating to 10 kilos per person per year. Brazil got its name from a tree called Pau Brazil, or Brazilwood in English. It's also the national tree of Brazil. And Brazil covers 50% of the South American continent. The New York Public Library has over 50 million books. You can buy square watermelons in Japan, developed to stack better in supermarkets. Italy and France produce over 40% of all wine in the world. Sweden has the largest number of islands in the world, more than 221,831. People in Iceland read more books per capita than any other country. The Taj Mahal in India is made entirely out of marble. The happiest language in the world is Spanish, containing the largest number of positive words. Monaco, the second smallest country in the world, is smaller than the Central Park in New York City, area of 2 square km. Most spoken language in the world is Mandarin Chinese, with over 1.1 billion speakers. The driest place on Earth is near Ross Island, Antarctica. It hasn't rained there for millions of years. The Great Banyan tree in India is the widest tree in the world, covering over 14,500 square meters of land, about the size of a Manhattan city block, with 3,600 aerial roots. It's 250 years old and looks like an entire forest. Greenland is the country that can't join FIFA because of bad weather conditions, and grass cannot grow there. Suriname, the northeast South American country, has the highest percentage of land covered by forest, at 94.6%. In Bulgaria, nodding one's head means no, and shaking one's head means yes. Bangladesh has a higher population than Russia, although it's 115 times smaller. In New York, there are more Italian Americans than in Rome, more Irish Americans than in Dublin, and more Jews than in Tel Aviv. Iceland has no mosquitoes at all, not even one. With over 800 languages spoken by a significant portion of the population, New York City is the most linguistically diverse city in the world. The Sagrada Familia Church in Barcelona is taking longer to build than the pyramids. It was started in 1882 and no, it is not done yet.